And finally, we are looking at selling to the C-style client. So how do we navigate to those C-style clients? Here we go. So when selling to C-style clients, they want facts and credibility. Remember we talked about reading all the Amazon reviews before they make a decision? Credibility right there. Facts. Give me the facts. Give me the facts. I was actually speaking and I spoke to a group of CFOs, and I tell a lot of stories in my talks. And when I was done, I had one particular person. He probably represented a few people really. But he said, well, it sounds like your leadership training, I was specifically talking about leadership in this one. Sounds like your leadership training, there's a lot of stories to kind of back up what you're talking about, but I don't see a lot of facts and statistics that prove out what you're saying here. And that was a great learning opportunity for me to go, you know what, I need to have a couple facts in every talk that I give so that I can address the C-style potential clients in the room and let them know that I'm not just telling stories and a good storyteller, but there are facts and figures that back up what I'm saying here. Like the fact that 70% of Fortune 500 companies use d.i.s.c. Assessments in their organization for development. So there's a wonderful figure that can prove the credibility of what I'm teaching you. All right, moving right along. Stressors are criticism, incomplete tasks, pressure to choose, and emotional displays. The emotional displays are just a turnoff to the C-style. So you want to recognize that and know that. Next, adapt your style using an evidence and confirmation selling strategy. Give me the facts. Give me the facts, okay? Next, when selling to C-style clients, here are some do's. Allow them to ask questions. Be accurate with your responses. And even when answering those questions, be pretty direct. Just like the D, you want to get to the point there pretty quickly. Provide the pros and cons to convince them. Focus on step-by-step explanations. You got to be logical when you are talking to the C-style. Next, answer questions with facts and as many details as you have. So they're the type that's going to ask for the pamphlet and then ask for another pamphlet and then ask, do you have any more pamphlets? And you're like, okay, they're just trying to stall me out here. No, they want the information before they make a decision because they only want to make that decision once. They don't want to continue to have to make the decision over and over and over again. Next, give them proof of your statements. So have it in writing. You're going to need a written warranty for the C-style. Be direct and friendly, but minimize the small talk. Give them plenty of time and space, and then follow through on any details that you promise them. All right, here we go with some don'ts to close it out. When selling to C-style clients, don't pressure them to make a decision on the spot. They're not going to do it. They're going to default to, and once again, I'm married to a C-style, and she has straight up told me this. She said, I will always default. If I feel pressured, I'll default to no. I will always default to no. So there you go. Next, don't get in their personal space or ask personal questions unless they choose to volunteer that information. Next, don't be giddy, casual, informal, or loud. So they do want a level of professionalism. And then next, don't be disorganized or messy. That's a turnoff to the C-style. So that is how you can navigate and connect with your clients. Have them broken down, once again, D, I, S, and C. And I hope that as you run into these style clients in the marketplace, you come back, you re-listen to the lesson on the style of client that is in front of you. And now we can move into diagnosing and action planning tools and resource section. And this is when we're really going to break down how do you diagnose, how do you determine if they're a D, I, S, or C style buyer. That's what we're going to talk about next.